Yeah, I'm very grateful. I can see this now. It's so beautiful. I was selfish. I mean, so selfish. I'm so ashamed to even try to look back at the way I was. It made me sick at most that that was the guy I used to be. Like not long ago, even like a few years ago. You know, it's like when I saw people that didn't interest me at all. I just they were invisible to me. Really invisible, like good people, wonderful people. You know, I will look at them and sometimes they wave at me. Like say hi. And they will have like me to go and sit down there and talk with them. I'm talking like even in Goa in the beach because you have all those how you call it, umbrellas with the things. People sit down close to the sea. So me in the morning I go for a walk and everything. And I know some people who are listening probably they know who I'm talking about. I don't know. But they would wave at me and I just wave back. And I'll just keep going, ignoring them. You know. So, and then later on somebody else will wave. I look at them, maybe young people, you know, in the 30s or something like that, and beautiful face, a beautiful body, everything. They wave at me. Automatically, I will go and sit down and start talking and how are you and everything, and I spend maybe half hour just talking with them. Imagine, that was me. So, why would I do that? I don't have to tell you. Your mind is already reaching the solution and the answer, right? So, and that's why I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed of that, to have those kind of thoughts. And the other ones who are, and now I want to be with those ones, those ones that used to be invisible. Now I see them all over the place, even when I sleep. I wish I could just talk with them. I wish I could hug them. So I wish I could listen to what they wanted to tell me. I didn't. I didn't. So, but why I'm telling you all this? I mean, has it nothing to do with God or Jesus? Not directly, but it does. Because you cannot separate love from religion and God. You cannot separate the two. Because, yeah, you can pray all day, read the Bible, and then you behave like I did. Well, what is that? You think God will be pleased that, you've been praying all week, and then you exclude these children, you only choose the one who you like and the one you don't like. You just let them go to hell? No, that's wrong. That's what I'm talking about. So that's the reason why I'm telling you those things, because it's important that we understand that what God's require from us is to love one another, to take care of each other. And that's what he's looking at, So forget all this, you know, uh, mumbo jumbo, whatever you want to call it, always preaching and you neglect the most important thing, that is love. Love is the most important thing. So if you love, you cannot do no wrong. Yeah. So if you love, you're perfect. God is love. So if you love the way He loves, you're perfect. There's nothing to blame you for. How can you be blamed if you love? People don't understand that. How can they understand that? Oh yeah, I don't know. I'm very tasty today. So, boy, I wish I could do it again. You know, this is it's frustrated me now, because before I didn't care. Before making this video, I didn't care if I died the next day. You know, I thought, well, you know, I have nothing to do. I did what I had to do, so I didn't really care. But now, since I started making this video, and I feel like there's so much more I didn't do and I could do, and I don't know if I can. So what I'm trying to say is my desire to live longer is here, is coming back. You know, like before I didn't have this desire because I felt tired and disappointed, disillusioned with the world and with people. I said, forget people, you know. People don't hear, don't listen. They always do what they want. But you prove me different, and so I want to thank you for that, you know. I can see, you know, when you write to me and everything, I see your touch, and that really inspired me. So now I'm like in this too, like a fork, you know. I want to go where people need me, but I also know I'm going in the other way. So, you know, what's going to happen, I don't know. And so, but, you know, I have to live like this for now. I cannot worry too much. I think things are changing also with my health. I know every day is like a burden. I don't know. It's like I get the strength when I'm making this video, I'm talking, and then I cannot even walk when I have to go to the bathroom. I barely make it, and then I have to stay for 1 hour just to relax, to breathe. Ay. My oxygen was 3, now they put at 4. So I have more oxygen to breathe. Ay. So, yeah, oh boy. Yeah, there's so many things that we can experience and discover, and I don't know. It's like it seems like yeah, life is difficult just to survive, and I understand that, you know. We have bills to pay and a family to support. So there is no time to think, you know, to take care of your friends. We came in take care of our own self and our family often. How can we take care of our friends at the same time? But it must be a way. We must find it. Maybe it's just start with one friend, just one, you know, 2. That's, I think, is a good start. You know, you find one of these people I was talking about, you know, loyal, honest, and just give everything to them. You know, just treat them nice and open your heart. You know, and if you can do that, you know, then, you know, after a while, you see it's gonna be different. You're gonna make a difference for you. That's how you have to start, slowly. You know, everything is hard when you start. You know, it's new. So, but then you know, especially if it's all in the mind actually. You know, if you think about it, because if you stop wasting time with the people who are not good for you, you know, then you have more time. You know, instead of answering all these phone calls that is just a waste of time, then you use that time to talk to your good friends. You know? So you just switch, and you won't even see the difference after a while. You know, you see how simple it is when you think about it. You know, we always make excuses, but you cannot do this. I don't do this anymore. You know, I look who is calling me. I say, well, I don't have to talk to this person. You know, they're already. I save 5 minutes at least. You know. So, and imagine, 10 people like that, maybe you save 1 hour in the day, you know. And if they really want to talk to you, they can explain what they want in a text, and then you decide if you want to reply or not. You know, you have no obligation, no, you have no obligation to these people, because they mistreat you, you know. If somebody disrespects you, that's mistreating, that's abuse. So you don't have no obligation to anyone, you know, only to the people who deserve it, your help and your love. That's your obligation. So, yeah. God, I'm glad you like what I'm saying. I assume you like it, because me, I'm thrilled. I wish somebody could talk to me like I'm talking to you. And I probably will listen if I knew he was sincere. I would listen for sure, you know. But because usually people, when they say something, they have an agenda behind. You know, you can pretty much tell. So, and you just have to read between the lines, you know. So, it's sad. It's sad when, people want to be your friend, because they need the favors from you. It's sad that, So, and you feel it, Why they were so interested in me, what they want. And then you notice what they want, you see it. But it's very, very beautiful when, people call you and want to see you just because of you. Oh, well, I miss seeing you. Can we get together and let's go somewhere? That's nice, let's go and do something together, So that's what I'm talking about. There is nothing hidden in the agenda, you know. So, but, people don't want to go anywhere or do anything unless there is some kind of benefit for them personally. That's the point, Unless you gain something, you don't want to, drive there and, waste the gas money and time, and you didn't gain anything. So people think, well, what's the point to do that when I can just do something for myself and, and relax. See, that's the way it was going in the brain, because it's a sacrifice to give and to make friends. Yeah. It's like with my brothers and my family, we've been away from each other because I left home when I was 18. So I only visited there, I never lived there after 18, So I just miss being around them. But I know that if I had been there, or if I was there, I would really be with them quite a bit, and because they're my brother, they're my family, so we would do things together, So, and yeah, we're not gonna be stranger. How can you be stranger with your family, So, and so here I just have my kids in Canada, which I only see 2, 3, even not that much, but I do see them, and the other 2 I hardly see them for other reasons. I don't want to get into that right now. So, but I have no family, so it's very sad. I have some friends, but I also neglected my friends in the past. So now I cannot even, you know, I do call friends, but I wish I had done a better job. You know, maybe it's not too late. I mean, at least I can let them know. I cannot go and see them, but at least I can let them know that I would like to. Yeah, boy, it's very peaceful everywhere. Everywhere is peaceful. I can't believe it. There is wars in the world. I mean, I'm talking to you about love, peace, joy, and then I even forget that people are killing each other someplace. You know, people losing their families. How could it be a world so beautiful and so evil at the same time? You know, not the world. I mean, you know what I'm talking about. The people. They create a paradise and a beautiful place somewhere, and then they create hell somewhere else. And people are dying and for greed and money and power. So much fear. People living in fear. Yeah, imagine, eh? Even go to the store and people are afraid, maybe, you know. And where does a God fits into all this thing, you know? When you have to watch your back and somebody doesn't come and snatch your purse, you know, if you're traveling and everything, you have to look at your belongings, you know. Somebody could just come and take it away from you if you're not looking. So, you know, how God's love, helping people, how this fits into all what's going on in the world. People are so discouraged about it, you know. Their faith is not strong, it's very weak, you know, because they haven't learned, you know, about the Lord, so anything that happens, it just brings them down, you know. It's like the faith when you believe, if it's not tried, it has to be tried to be able to be pure, you know. You need to have a little a testing, like you know, going through hardship, like going through a fire and purify. You have to be purify your faith to be beautiful, to be strong. Because if you're not, you know, if it's always protected, you never experience anything heavy, then your faith is not strong, it's not weak, it's weak. And then when something happens, it will just automatically brings you down. So, yeah, and so, yeah, we are responsible ourselves, you know, for what happened to us and to the people who we're supposed to protect. So somebody's not going to do for you. If you think that, you know, your pastor, your priest, or your guru, or whatever, they're going to be there to protect you and take care of, you know, your spiritual development, you're completely wrong, you know. They know for that they may make you think so, but they don't have the time or the energy to take care of all these people, you know. So it's something you have to do personally. It's fine. Everyone has to be responsible for their own life. You cannot depend on even your parents. That's another story. Like, You know, the kids do all kinds of stupid things, bad things. And then it's always the fault of the parents. You know. My parents didn't teach me. My parents didn't love me enough. My parents did this. My parents did that. Never their fault. Never. Can you believe I never blame my parents for anything? Never. You know, I've been spanked when I was a kid. Very hard, not just like, I mean, I was, you know, in those days, when you got it, you really got it. Eh? Yeah. You felt it too. But I never blame him. Never. Not even now. Not even before, even. Because after a few days, I was fine. You know. He still hurt for a week or two. But I never blame my parents for that. I couldn't understand it all, but that's the problem. I didn't understand why I had to be so harsh. Now I do understand it, but still it's not a reason for him to do that. But I forgive it. So, but you know, it's just like, yeah.